Hey everybody, welcome back. AVAM here. This is Dragon's Dogma. We're going to be doing Bitterblack Isle, but first we have to get to Grand Soren first to take care of changing vocations before I feel comfortable going to Bitterblack Isle. So we just found out that we were the Arisen. In the last episode, we had our heart stolen by a dragon, found out we're the Arisen, talked to a rock that told us about our importance, came outside, found a giant cyclops, felled the cyclops, as we do, and now we have to find out what happens next. Let's go.
We've done as asked. Let us go and give word of it. Set out from here.
Okay, let's give word of it. A word, sir.
Shall we search the area?
All right, so we give word to the rock.
With that, your trial is complete.
Which is strange to me because you see the sigil that showed up on the forehead of the Cyclopes. And that was of salvation. So do these pawns know what's going to happen before it does? Because apparently that was my trial.
Now, I bid you select, they shall serve you.
This is where you pick your main pawn. Let's take a look at it. You can change the vocations of your pawn as well. All right, pawn customization. Everything's good here. Moving on. Ready to roll. They're going to be a mage. I always made my main pawn a mage or a sorcerer for the main part of the journey. There was a time when I was trying to upgrade. I played as a mage only to be able to upgrade the equipment for the pawn. And so I made them a strider at that time. But for the most part,
our fealty is
my main pawn always is a mage because I always carry a healer with me.
Men called pawns live and die by your command.
Thanks, Rook. Oh my. That guy has a sword made out of a long-nosed saw shark. All right, so there's our pawns. Let's go back into the rift real quick because we actually can go into the rift. This is where we can hire pawns. So what we're going to do is, there's Rook, level 6. I already took your lantern.
Is everything in order, Master?
See you later. So I'm releasing him from the party.
Cross again.
They will during the next playthrough. So Rook is the only pawn that hasn't been created by another player. All of these others are pawns of player creation. Let's see. Darkness. Kate.
Can I be of use?
Yes. You can hire pawns above your level by using the rift crystals that you have, but since I am infinity, you don't have to worry about that. Now, let's see. Where is... There's a nice system here to put this in place, but right now we will explain that in the 0 to 200 playthrough. Right now I want to find another pawn. What are you, a sorcerer? Are you a sorcerer?
Yes, Arisen.
Mage. I already have a mage.
Yes, Arisen. If you should ever need anything else.
See ya. You're a sorcerer.
Yes, Arisen.
Yep. Alright. Level 73. Not strong enough. Alright.
Yes, Arisen.
Looks like we're going to have to go back Kate came with us the last time. So we're going to go into our past summons. Looks like some of these have dropped off. We have a Strider, Rafe. Sorcerer. I used to use Siri for a long. Looks like they dropped off a while back. And we're going to exit the menu, and then they will summon in. There they come. Mages. I live in Grand Soren. All right, this will be fine. I've been curious how many people are still playing it after all this time, because I have not found anyone that has used my pawn in quite some time. There we go.
Yes, Arisen. I am honored to travel with you.
All right, we have our list. Now we have to also set up our main pawn, because when you start new game, whereas my augments and such are intact, the others are not, and I have my list here of things that I have written down over the years of what I need to use when I want to. So we're going to get out of here, and I'm going to set those up real quick. So we have our covenants with the pawns that we want to take on our party. 2 magic users, 2 ranged users. That's how I like to play.
Ah, a master and his... You'll be quite... Mind you, that I can help.
Yeah, he's going to help us. All right, we're going to talk to him, but... Oh, we have to take this first.
Demand. Let me be
We're going to
clear.
begin training.
Each... If you... There are... The first... You're free to choose your comp. Many hands will begin...
Oh, we're ready. We will spend more time on this when we do the 0 to 200 run. A lot of this we're just getting through so I can show you the content. All right, so you have these boxes here. So we have to learn to use the grapple. The tutorial's actually fun in this game, which makes it worthwhile. It seems tedious, but I mean, once you get the hang of it. I got the top one. No, get out of my way. I go. Mine.
The deadline draws near.
Wait till you hear him say, "Enough," because we've completed the task.
We must hurry. There's no time.
But there is. You guys have everything.
Enough!
Enough! All right, we got it.
Well done. Meet each challenge with... Next is combat. A large
Scarecrow
group
army.
will be of helping. A company all doing the same thing. We'll begin.
We're ready.
We'll set about.
Get them all.
Any that would target the Arisen are mine.
False alarm. I'll finish the spell. The scarecrow's weak to blows.
Deadline draws near, sir. Strength in numbers, Arisen.
There's no way we could have...
Enough!
We got it. Calm down, man. We're just doing what you asked.
Well done. Meet each challenge with that vigor right then. Finally, you'll...
There are two sorts of scare. One falls only to steel and brute.
If you're not mindful of...
So this
your
shows you that there are
party and
certain
your
enemies
tactics
that you
into
just can't
fight
attack
success will begin.
with
Well,
one.
it's
You
back
have
to
to
the-
use varied attacks in this. Blue falls to magic, red falls to swords.
For the spell. This scarecrow's weak to blows.
We must hurry. There's no time.
We have triumphed. There's no
There it
way
is.
we could have lost to that.
Enough!
Could you smile at least a little bit?
That's the fastest I've ever seen it done. And on a task fit to challenge even a seasoned warrior.
I love how his hand claps sound normal even though he's using steel and leather.
Well done! You've completed your training.
Thanks.
See now the difference well-selected partners can make. Yes.
No doubt.
You'll learn
No doubt.
The rest from...
All right, let's get out of here. I gotta get my pawn set up here. I gotta... Maybe I should, give these things too, huh? Preparing for the journey takes a while, but we will get there. This is just the setup after every New Game Plus. All right. So now we go to equipment. From 288 already to 706, and 2100 from 704 in magic. So 731 to 1352 in defense. And we're ready to roll. That is a well-decked out sorceress. Let's go. I think we have more to see here.
The training grounds are used to instruct the men of the Corps in combat. It is closed. Seems we need dispensation pass.
Back to Cassidus, Arisen? Tis a fair notion.
All right, so they do have to make us go back to Cassidus.
Well sturdy.
You can't go to Bitterblack Isle until you're level 10,
The Duke would stand
but I want to
patience
get to
on
Grand
the
Soren
Duke.
first so I can change vocations quickly so that I feel more prepared to take it on and show you how I play through it. And hopefully it helps some of you with your playthroughs as well.
Endeavor to be ever
I could do it with this character
Bide your
right
time
now,
and strike.
but personal preference, I like to use the sword instead of the daggers. So that's why we're doing this
We share
front
these
part.
woods with traveling peddlers, guardsmen, and other folk.
Ah, we're back in our hometown.
Venerable Arisen returns. Are you come to lead the pawns in a quest to slay the dragon?
Yes.
Those are
Yes, I do.
typical husks. Will or nill, the Arisen is always drawn to the dragon, as puppets strung in fate's own thread. Many have come before you, eager to stand tall atop the grand capstone of worldly truth that is the dragon.
Sir, you are too close.
Arrogance. The dragon is ever born anew into the world, and with it too, the Arisen. All Arisen seek out the dragon, but lucky are the few who attain an audience with the beast, while yet they live.
He's like, oh God, your eye.
Ours is a weak,
But wait,
fragile
I wear a
world,
patch too.
and little within it is more frail than man. In yon encampment they gather up their knights and hired steel. They think to grow their numbers and hunt the dragon. But they shall soon learn their lot will e'er be as prey.
The look on the Arisen's face. I have no idea what you're talking about, sir. I've been Arisen for a period of 20 minutes. A lot has happened to the Arisen in a short time. Here's a side quest here. Don't need to take it on yet. Bitterblack Isle is open in the purple. So we return back to the encampment. You could take Madeline with you. We'll get into the finer points in the 0 to 200 playthrough, and you'll see quite a difference.
The roads are safer than the brush, but still, we best stay wary.
We're just going to run directly back to the encampment here.
Bide your time, then strike.
Pardon me.
It is safest on the roads. Perhaps we'll find ore among the cracks.
I do like the world they made. Like, they do make it seem lived in. There could be a lot more going on, but they do take care of a lot of different things. Renard has made his way here.
We are a vagabond people, born in a drifting world. We come
And now we have to talk with Mercedes.
I am Mercedes. I lead the men of the enlistment corps. I've heard talk of the Arisen. I've ordered pawns to take up swords and fight myself. But they are a clumsy lot.
That's because you don't know them like I do.
I cannot call them into this world as you do, though, nor make traveling companions. What manner of magic? Well, it matters. The dragon is come. Make use of the encampment as
So
you
we need to
please.
rest. Yes, let's
As you
rest.
will. Repose.
As we're resting, we awake to all of this. Son of a gun. What in the world? He's like, this is not my day. I was a fisherman in a fishing village, and this is happening. This is terrible. All right, we have a Hydra. So we're going to five-fold Fury. And the Hydra's done. That's all it took. OP. OG. Quiet now. You be quiet. Enough of that. Ridiculous. Again, the sigil of salvation, which you don't know about yet, so it's just something you go, who?
Oh, be damned! This your handiwork? For truth?
Well, didn't you just see it happen?
What are you doing here anyway?
These guys don't pay attention to anything.
Are well and good, friends, but make a gift of these heads to the Duke. And you might earn yourself a real title.
All right.
Arisen. I see better now from whence the legends arose. Good judgment, swift footwork. In any case, the Jew I'd hoped to gather a larger, but a Hydra's head and the Arisen who claimed it make up the difference.
I cannot say what the past may hold. It will be slow going with a cart. We'll meet at the Way Castle. Till then...
All right. So, right now, we're just going to go right to the castle. Moving out of here.
That terrible creature. I saw it from my spot at the post. What was it? It's been dispatched then? Hold a moment. She was said to lead the village in search of art for you. These are dark times for a girl alone.
Built to keep out goblins, I should think. We'll need Keena's help.
The chief worries. I pray she wouldn't attempt a...
So we do have to do this mission to move on.
There may be
So let's go
materials
back
here. Perhaps we'll find aught of use.
real quick.
I wonder what's inside. Well sturdy, this
A
place.
coin pouch. All money carries over from previous games as well.
Duke could stand a commission
Useful.
some new roads.
That's going to be interesting when I do the 0 to 200 as well, because I haven't been without millions of gold coins in a very long time. I am not worried about it. I'm going to have so much fun playing the game over, and I can't wait for you guys to join me on this one as well, because
Stay ready. It was a fine scrap, if I may say so myself.
it's going to be fun to hear the level ups again, to do the farming that I would like to do. Empty flask. Good. And ceramic jug. There is oil here, so I'm going to take this. Here's my first flask of oil for this playthrough.
It was a fine scrap, if I may say so myself. Plants of all kinds.
Sunbright.
the trees feed,
Collecting,
but some
collecting, collecting as I do. Alright, so we have a flask of oil because we're going to need it. It's going to get dark. But we have to go back and find our friend Keena. So we have to go talk to the chief. Chief's at his house. Let's roll.
Surely has its own trials. Are your travel preparations complete?
Chief,
Is this
I'm
the
here.
chief's dwelling then?
Hold, Minnow. I'd have your ear a moment.
Well, give it back, weirdo.
It's been a full sun since last I saw Keena.
What are you looking at?
She spoke of the Witchwood to find a cure for your wound. If she's gone there for true, I beg of you, find Keena and see her back safely, ere some ill...
Treasure, perhaps?
Alright, let's make for the Witchwood. To the Witchwood. There are a lot of quests to be taken up right in Cassius before you go any further, but we are not going to do a lot of those right now. We are only going to do what takes us to Grand Soren. Also, when I do the speed run, it's only going to be the linear quests that I need to progress the story from beginning to finishing off the dragon. But the 0 to 200 run will be every quest, every nook and cranny explored, lots of farming, weapon enhancements, tips and tricks, and a lot of good things. I'm going to enjoy it, and I hope you all do as well. So we got to make our way to the Witchwood.
Perhaps we'll find ore among the cracks that litter this place.
And it is coming up on the next path over here.
There may be materials here. Perhaps we'll find...
This has been a good replay for me, even though kind of disjointed, and some of the skills have not been to my full potential because it had been several years since I played it, but a lot of it, as it's coming back to me, thanks to all my notes and such that I still have. You know, over the years, it's really funny. I have played so many different games and I have returned so many different games, not enjoyed some. You know, when GameStop used to actually be useful for trading in games to get new ones before they started giving you a penny or 0 cents for them. But Dragon's Dogma, I still have the original physical copy. And then when I bought Dark Arisen, they still didn't have digital at that time, so I still have the physical copy of that.
Hold nothing back.
So pay attention too as we go through this to see the strength in which our team is able to take down these enemies. Because remember, when we do the 0 to 200 playthrough, the pawns won't even be able to be high level because I won't be able to afford them. I'll have no rift crystals. Weapons won't have the same enchantments. So I'll have to bring more curatives and things with me on the quest. You'll see me use a lot more healing and whatnot because, well, I won't have a choice. These guys, when you aren't strong leveled, they can end a run real quick.
It was a fine scrap, if I may say so myself.
So we're on our way to the Witchwood. Down. What, the wolves? You guys take care of them. I'm just going to swing wildly in this direction.
Out of the way!
That'll do. Oh, now you tell me. All right, so we're going into the Witchwood. There she is. Instead of calling out her name and being like, "Excuse me, Kina."
Oh, what are you doing? You came searching for me?
Yes, we came searching for you. What are you doing? Just standing here in the path?
Forgive me. I would never wish to worry you.
Yeah, but you did.
But I had to come. A witch walks these woods, one who understands the language of the dragon. If I may find her, I will beg her aid in healing your wound.
Now, think about what that said, because everybody thought that Celine was the witch, remember?
Will you accompany me? This fog bodes ill. I would walk easier with you.
All right, so now we're gonna seek out the witch. But as we've seen through last playthroughs, if you've been following me, yes, spoiler alert. If you haven't, so I'm gonna say it because you'll see how it all fits together. Since this is a fun. So this map here is also covered in fog, by the way. And if you get rid of those sigils, you can better find your way. To find the witch's hut, you have to go this way. But we're just gonna make a quick run of it right now. Oh, can't use it already. I forgot we didn't get to Grand Soren yet. Can't use a fairy stone till you get to Grand Soren, so you have to do this the old-fashioned way. I'm covered in water.
I've been drenched.
I've been drenched. Yeah, that happens. All right, so we're going to go this way. We're going to go up. These woods do have a lot of things that can help you in early game. A lot of curatives. Some good upgradable armor. This game is one of those that you can always find new things as you go through it, and no matter how many times you played through it, it's still enjoyable. So with the fog in this one, and the way they aligned this, it can be very frustrating in the beginning because you can get turned around and wonder where you're at.
Almost as if it means to hide altogether.
It is a place rich in valuable resources.
Stray a few steps, and you'll be back.
But you have to remember that one of the things you want to do is make your way up.
Get nimble. Watch your back.
You want to make your way up so you can see where you're going.
This looks interesting.
Go for the high ground. Because a lot of things that look like paths actually lead to dead ends. And there we are. You just come over here, break your ankles off this cliff here. Oh, my ankles! Everybody else made it fine. We've been here before. Looks a little different now.
There. That must be it. Come on, cuz.
Okay, cuz. The witch's house, as they say. The witch's house. Let's meet the witch.
Begging your pardon, but we seek the witch of these woods. Oh? A great and aged woman? Perhaps you might have seen her?
The witch? You seek grandmother?
She's not a witch.
Grandmother? Yes. Where might we find her? I would ask her aid in a dire matter.
She is dead. She died, as all must.
Oh.
Endgame.
What
No.
of you then? Know you aught of the dragon? Can you read the worm speak?
Gran told me. The faith knows. It cloaks the dragon, cloaks the truth. Those who search for truth outside the faith are branded heretic.
All right, so we're going to get into that more when we do the playthrough, but everybody thinks that Celine and her grandmother are a witch, blah, blah, blah. We know later that that's not true at all. Let's get back to the village. We're going to take the shortcut. Poison flask. Ooh. He's king. All right. Yep. There goes Kina running down that path that we already knew we were going to take. But when you first play through, you're like, wait, where's she going? Let's go. This game has a great way of showing you around without making it feel like you're in a tutorial. It's just a really great game that you can play any way you want to. And again, the playthrough that I do is just how I play, but I hope you all join me to see how I progress into this. So, a wooden wall. It's a big shield. All right, everybody down. You can learn to kind of slide on the walls to help ease some fall damage from time to time if you get used to it. You can't quite do the Skyrim climb, but you certainly can use them to your advantage. So we have to return to the village to let Adaro know that, hey, Kina's safe, man. Kina's safe. All right, here we go.
Kina is safe.
Yes.
Thank the Maker. Pray, forgive her.
Yeah. Good. All right, 4,000 experience. Like I said, we're gonna play the 0 to 200 all through, meeting all kinds of people, doing a lot of side quests, and hopefully that's enjoyable for everybody. But this is where we're going to end this episode, and when we come back, we're going to go to the encampment and make our way to Grand Soren, do what we have to do there, change vocations, and then on to Bitterblack Isle, which is very difficult, and I hope you can't wait to see it. This is AVAM saying thanks for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel at A Voice Among Many. Turn on your notifications to see all the new videos that are going up, because we are going to be doing that 0 to 200 run, and I would love for you all to join me. Follow me on Twitch. We're going to do a speed run live, uncut, and then do the 0 to 200 episode. So if you want to join there too, hey, I'd love the company. Can't do it without you guys. Thanks for watching. See you next time. We're on.